What's up, guys? Welcome to the studio. Steven here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how I design a painting. So we're going to go into my design process, which, by the way, I am still working on my design process. I'm still tweaking it as I learn and get better. So keep that in mind, but let's jump right into it. First off, I will start a painting based on inspiration. And that can come to me in tons of different forms. I may be taking a walk in the woods, I may be driving in the car, I may be just going about my regular day, and have something just kind of hit me that I think, whoa, that's really cool. I may be online looking at pictures or watching other artists paint as well, which that in and of itself is a huge inspiration for me, because seeing other people create something is not only inspirational, but it automatically, if you are an artist yourself, it will make you think, how can I come up with something unique like that? How can I draw from that? Oftentimes I will be on the computer looking at different reference photos, whether it's seascapes or forests or mountains, landscapes, portraits. I will be automatically, by default, analyzing the shapes, the colors, the lighting, and I will almost automatically be asking myself, what do I like about this painting, and how could I create something myself, or how could I take this and learn from it? And it is that kind of mindset that I would encourage my viewers who are watching because they want to improve their art as well to have, because you will be watching my videos with that mindset, and you will be learning just by watching my videos when you have that mindset. So enough said with the inspiration. Let's go into how I actually compose, for lack of a better word, a painting. So I'll usually have, by this point, a lot of reference photos kind of built up, and I'll have an idea of what I want to go with. And so I'll have all that set out, and I'll start with a piece of paper and a pencil, and I'll just start sketching. I will just start creating ideas. But I will take that piece of paper and I will just draw out small squares and just start drawing really quick, like let's say 5-minute drawings that are called thumbnails. And you just create a bunch of thumbnails until you get something that you like. And after you do the first one, you think what's working, what isn't. And by the time you get to your last thumbnail, you have refined the image you're working on. And by that last thumbnail, that last picture that you've sketched, you're like, I think this one is a good one. So after you get a thumbnail that you like, we then take that basic image and move on to a larger picture. So I'll take another piece of paper, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and I'll do a more detailed sketch of that thumbnail and develop it a little bit more, get a little bit more into the details until I have a sketch that I'm proud of, a more in-depth look into what the painting's going to look like. And then I'll take a photo of it and input it into the computer, and using GIMP, which is basically, it's a lot like Photoshop. You can download it free online, but I will take my sketch and I'll start painting it in with color. At this point in the process, I am able to tweak the composition, but also I can get a better look at what the painting is going to be like, because now it's in color. And I can still make changes to maybe like the depth, or maybe I should move those trees back and open up the painting a little bit, or have more water. I can change the composition while at the same time putting in that color to get a better idea of what the painting is going to look like. Now, with this particular video, you'll see me creating a painting that is actually a commissioned work. So all throughout the beginning process of me creating the composition of the painting, I will be getting feedback from the customer and asking them, do you like this? Is there any changes you could see? And then they'll tell me what they like, the direction that they want to go, and what they are wanting to see from this work. And so I can tweak it based on that as well. But once I get an image that is in color of what I want the painting to look like, I can start painting it. And also, because I've done all this work at the beginning, which, don't get me wrong, sometimes I will just have way less of this prep and then just cut it all out and just get directly into the painting. And that's really good for practice. But when you have an image that you really want to get right, like in this instance, painting a commissioned work for someone, spending the extra time to really work on it and tweak it and get it right will actually, when you start painting it, it will create a sense of familiarity where you're like, I feel like I've done this before. And it's because you basically have. You've been sketching it, you've been coloring it in on the computer, and so you're very familiar with your image at this point. And that is basically my design process. From there, I will tone the canvas, put the sketch on, and paint it. Thanks so much, guys, for coming out to the studio today and enjoying this video along with me. I hope you were able to pick something out of it that will help with your own design process. If you liked this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more painting videos later on. Until next time, God bless you guys. We'll see you later.